Hey, Frank here, and this is not the video series, this is what we did last night. This is a special video because I got some new lighting and sound equipment that I want to try out. And I also wanted to answer a question that a lot of you guys have privately emailed me, messaged me. And the question is, how exactly do I order my service? What is my order of service every single Wednesday night? That's a good question, and you've heard of what I did the night before, but maybe not exactly the order of my service. And so what I want to do real quickly is tell you guys, go through my service and what I plan for every single Wednesday night. So first off, on paper, we promote it that we start on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. And depending on what document you see, we end at either 8:15 or 8:30. Realistically, we end around 8:30, but sometimes on a good night, we end at 8:15. The worship team will get there around 5 o'clock to begin practice, and they'll usually end around 5:45, 6 o'clock. And then there's about a 15-20 minute period where I'm the only one in the church because the worship team went to get Wendy's before service. And then around 6:20, 6:25, students start arriving. And then at that point, I already have my Spotify playlist playing. I already have everything in place. If there's a game that needs to be set up, that's already been done. It's just a time for me to hang out with the kids and spend time with them from the time they get there till the time we start at 6:45. At 6:45, we begin a countdown. So it can be anywhere from a 5-minute countdown to a 3-minute countdown. If there's a lot of stuff in that service, I might only do a 3-minute countdown and start it earlier than 6:45. And then that video countdown goes straight into our beginning elements of fun. Element of fun is I think I stole that from stuff you can use on Ellie and Kenny, but our element of fun is every single service has some kind of fun element in it. And what I do is I do a funny videos and a game. And so for our funny videos, I just kind of scour YouTube. You guys know about videosforstudentministry.com. I just try to find 2 or 3 funny videos that that don't have a point. They're just goofy. They're funny. Stuff like Blimey Cow, Trippin' Tyler, Rhett and Link. Those kind of videos that I know are clean but are hilarious. I put them in the beginning of the night so that way they can just kind of get the meaning with laughter and humor and joy. And then somehow in there, I also tie in an announcement video that either I will make, or what I've been doing is I've been taking students into interesting scenarios and letting them make the announcement video. And so you've seen some of those videos before. I'll link a couple underneath this video. Then after the announcement video, we'll transition to a game. And so the way I do games is 2 ways. First, I do a group game, which will either be 1 or 2 PowerPoint trivia games, or it will be a big group game, like Shuffle Your Buns, or maybe Dodgeball, or something like that. So, some kind of group game where everyone can participate. And then after that, I do an upfront game, which we call $5 door prizes. Now, I don't talk about the $5 part very often because sometimes the door prize is like a $1.50 bag of candy I got from the dollar store or something like that. And so pretty much I do an upfront game where they'll do reverse charades, or they'll answer a couple trivia questions, or they'll play Gorilla Man Gun, and whoever wins will get that daily door prize. And so I try not to break my budget. I don't spend more than $20 a month on the daily door prize. So that's why I call it the $5 door prize, because if there's 4 weeks in a month, I won't go over $20. And there's been months I only spend like $8. It's a fun way to get kids excited and not break the budget. And then after that game, after I give out the prize, I will do a transition where I might have to say a special announcement just to reiterate something that's coming up, an event or signups or whatever. And then I go into I pray, which will lead into worship. And then our worship team does 3 songs. I'm trying to be very intentional with our leaders to pick 3 songs that either go with the message, or just 3 songs that have some kind of substance or theme in our worship service. Does it always work out that way? No, but I try to teach our worship leaders to be intentional with these 15-20 minutes of worship. And then at this point, I'll do an intro video of some sort. I love using sermon jams or spoken word poetry to transition to my message. Sometimes I have them, sometimes I don't. So it just depends on if I can find a good video that day that goes with my message. And then I'll preach for 30 to 45 minutes, sometimes less, sometimes a little bit more. Then I dismiss them, and usually almost all the kids are out by 8:30. And so that's kind of a summary of our service from 6:30 to 8:30, just packed with fun and Jesus. And hopefully you guys can take from that what you will. And there'll be some Excel files I'll add to the websites on youthmin.org and on my personal blog, so you can see how I order my service and how you guys can order your service. So thanks a lot. Talk to you later. See you Thursday.